It's Emily from Novelle Novels and welcome to today's video. I'm going to do it to show you I'm on Christmassy. Christmas books and treats. Now, I was going to call it Christmas favourites because I'm going to talk about some of the Christmas books I like, some DVD things I like. But I've got a Christmas favourite for coming up at the end of the month for December. So who knows which order this is all going to come in. I am pre-filming a lot, as you can well tell. But today I went to Thomas's nativity. See, I'm going to angle a bit better. So I thought, go all Christmassy and wear my Christmas earrings. And guys, I'm just going to show you something. Look at what's over there. There's the Christmas tree. I don't normally move my camera around, but I thought I wanted to show you what was important to me. The Christmas tree. Now, when I talk about Christmas books, I have not actually got many Christmas books with me because a lot of my favourite Christmas books I've borrowed from the library. Because to me, I don't really buy many because I think I tend to read them once and then give them back. And the library, our Bracknell Library is the best. It's full of amazing Christmas books. But I have got some lovely ones to show you, and there's one I've just remembered I've left on my shelf. But you'll all have heard of that. So we'll look at my notes for some of these, and some of these I'll show you, and some of them I will tell you about. So my first one was last year I read One Perfect Christmas and Other Stories by Paige Toon. That my gorgeous sister Vicky has got, and I need to borrow back of her. You guys know I love Paige Toon, one of my absolute favourite authors. But I love that short story collection for Christmas. It was entwining Christmas in to all of her other books, a lot of her books, and it was amazing, and I loved reading that. So if you like chick lit, if you like contemporary, please pick that up. It's brilliant. If you like Paige Toon's other works, I think to me you kind of need to read pretty much all of her books before you read the short that. It's kind of like a final finale for a lot of her stories, apart from the more recent ones. But definitely recommend that. Now, I've got another one of this, so I'm going to try and show this. Last year, me and Charlie read The Christmas Sisters. I think she read that as well, I don't know. By Sarah Morgan, and I absolutely loved it. It was probably my favourite Christmas book that I've ever read. And it's about sisters, and you guys know I love that. So I had to pick up a Sarah Morgan book. So at some point this season, you would have seen me reading this book, Angels in the Snow by Sarah Morgan. She is a great chick lit author. She's great contemporary. I love this one. So you might have heard about this, but this is about Daniel is dreadful at tinsel, fairy lights and families. Put in charge of his brother's kids, Daniel panics. Surely you can't ask Stella for help. It used to be her favourite season until Daniel began and ended their engagement on Christmas Eve. Still, Stella can't refuse his desperate plea. The children deserve the best Christmas ever. To me, as much as we're not allowed to talk about children very much, that is the essence of Christmas. They are the essence of mine. So I'm reading that. I really recommend pick up a Sarah Morgan book as well. The Christmas Sisters is an amazing book. It's about three sisters that are very different, and they come together at Christmas. Now you guys know that Christmas is the most important. Is as a parent, as a sister, as a sibling, Christmas is important, and it's a time with my family. Certainly me and my three sisters, we're always together at least one day over Christmas. My youngest sister Vicky, oh my goodness, she is amazing. She is so involved in Christmas Day with the kids. We've done Elf on the Shelf together, and it's the essence, the fact that we all come together. Our family is together at Christmas. I call my auntie, and to me that's sistership. That's the being together and making the best of what time you have. When we're all split in amongst going to different in-laws and parents, siblings, Christmas is a manic time. And the reason why I like the Christmas Sisters is they all came together. If I had my way, I wish I could spend all day with both my sisters, and I wish we had a big house to have all our families together, because that would be the perfect Christmas for me. The next one here we go. I'm going to read it. I've read The Christmas Carol once. I'm reading it this year. This is the Christmas Carol, this Christmas book. So it's got The Christmas Carol, The Chimes and Cricket on the Hearth. This is a mixed book, so it's about 230 pages. I think the Christmas story, Christmas Carol, isn't actually that long. I think that is, it's only like 76 pages. So I'm going to certainly read this. I think, to me, I'm going to probably save this book to like Christmas Eve time and really focus on this book on Christmas Eve, maybe the day before if I get a chance. But I really want this to be read over Christmas time because, let's face it, if you like classics like I do and like a lot of you do, this is the essence of it. And obviously one of the films I'll be showing you soon is related to that. Another one that I read last year was Emma Hannigan's Driving Home for Christmas. Again, family-based. It was a brilliant book. Check it out. Jenny Colgan is another one. You have to pick up a Jenny Colgan book. I'm gutted this year. I think I might have one Jenny Colgan book up on my shelf, or I might change my mind about it, because there's one at the Rosie Hopkins Sweet Shop Christmas book that I wanted to read this year, but me and Simone didn't get the chance to read the Rosie Hopkins first book already. We haven't read that one yet, so I can't read the Christmas one without reading the first one. So Simone, next year we're reading that. I know you're watching this and I know you love me, so we're reading the Rosie Hopkins book and then we'll read the Christmas one. But one of the ones I did read last year was Christmas at the Little Street Bakery. I love her Little Street Bakery books. They were amazing. So cosy reading. Jenny Colgan is a cosy read. She is one that I pick up if I need one. If I need a book to make me snuggle. Loved that book last year. Now the last book that I've written on my notes is Adam Kay's Was the Night Before Christmas. Night Shift Before Christmas. That was incredible. You guys know I've read that. It was the first book I read in December. And it shows a different side to Christmas. It shows the medical profession side and that they have to work. They have to keep doing everything. And it's suck-arsey. It really does, doesn't it? The work they do over Christmas. Some of them work Christmas Day. Some of them work Boxing Day. They don't get days off for Christmas. And I think that was what it showed. And it did show some funny stories, but some harder hitting stories as well. So please, guys, pick it up. Support Adam Kay. He is an amazing author and he is showing his history. And I think, yeah, just support the NHS, support people that have worked in it. He had to leave the NHS for personal reasons. So when I read his book, you really get the essence of what it's like there. Guys, at Christmas time, if there is any way you can reach out to the medical profession, do. I am so grateful for everything they've done for me this year. Next year, hopefully, things are going to change for me, but I am grateful for every medical profession. So if you're a doctor, if you're a nurse, or if you're anything connected to that, thank you for everything you've done for us. And I hope you will get the best Christmas. Now, and on a different note, I picked up these two books from the library for each Christmas. I told you I'd show them. Christmas with the Bomb Girls. I don't know anything more than that. I know it's a wartime book. I know it's a Christmas book. So it will be read near Christmas. And Linda, you've talked about Debbie Macomber a lot. Another one, Simone has talked about her a lot. So I wanted to, I think I've actually bought this one. This is actually my own copy, which is the Mr. Miracle. It's a Christmas book, 250 pages, right, going to be read near Christmas. Everyone has heard about Debbie Macomber. She's a great Christmas author. So that's it. This is the last book I want to talk about Christmas. But now I want to tell you some other things, some other traditions, share some other things that to me is Christmas about. The biggest thing you all probably know is that Christmas Eve is mine and Chris's anniversary. We met this year. We're celebrating 15 years together on Christmas Eve. So we would have had a lovely meal out on the 20th with that. I'm so grateful to a posh restaurant. I'm getting dressed up. But to me, Christmas Eve, he has changed Christmas Eve because my car accident happened on the 22nd of Christmas. So for a long time, Christmas was a sad time for our family. It brought back a lot of memories. But Chris was the best Christmas present I ever had. Yes, that's cheesy. Yes, it's gag-worthy. But he is. Every year we celebrate our anniversary on Christmas Eve. And we have our little traditions. Involve the kids a little bit now. But this year I'm going to make him a nice, lovely cooked breakfast for Christmas. Christmas Eve, he has the same favourite blooming meal. I always say to him, pick a meal. There's no point going out for Christmas Eve. You're never going to get a table. But I always let him pick a meal that he wants me to cook. And it's the same meal every year. Steak, mushrooms, fillet mushrooms, garlic included, tomatoes, chips, beans. Same thing every year. But he likes it. It's easy. And we shut the kids off to bed early. The Christmas is coming. They've got to go. And we have Christmas Eve, mainly us two. Now it's going to be us four, and I love that. Over Christmas time, I'm now going to show you some other things that we like to do. We like to watch Christmas films. Who doesn't? Now, Charlie from Charlie Brooke was talking about this one, and I believe this is the best. I'm not going to go too much about it because it is a middle grade one. It's a kids' book film, but The Muppets Christmas Carol is the essence. The Christmas Carol has to be one of the best Christmas films, and that totally and utterly is. My absolute favourite that we don't have, Chris, I want you to get it for me sometime, is A Miracle on 34th Street. That is my favourite Christmas one. We also love a bit of Harry Potter. Well, I do. He's not so big a fan, but we watch those. And then the Santa Claus films. These come out around Christmas time. I can't remember, I think this is the only one we've got in the series, but I love it. I love all the Christmas films. I love cozying up in my pyjamas. I love the tree. I love writing Christmas cards. Every year my tree gets a new little ornament from either one of the children or something. We make the best of Christmas. Christmas to me is the family time. It's a time where we get to celebrate those we love, and we celebrate and we give, and it's a lot about giving. I spend my time on Christmas Day. Christmas Day to me is a bit stressful because we're going different families, we're going to church. I'm a Christian. I love going to church on Christmas Day. It makes me cry every year. I love the carols. Hark the Herald Angels Sing reminds me of the old man, my dad. There's what's that? Mum will have to tell me. Mum, please tell me in the comments, because there was another one that he used to sing. And every time we sing Christmas carols, I think of family. I think of being at that church together with me and my sisters, my mum. And that this year, it's normally these days, it's just me and my mum and the kids, and we sit together or we see each other. We see people at the church that we haven't seen for years. We go home, and it's about home. I love now leaving up the Christmas parents slightly early and coming home, having a real cosy family time here. Boxing Day, I'm making my mum a boat roast dinner. I like giving back to her because, Mum, I don't know. I know I rave about you a lot, but yeah, I couldn't be here. She's amazing. She does so much for me and my family. We're so lucky she lives on the same road as us. So on Christmas time, at the very least, I want to give back. I want to try and give back a lot more to her and my siblings, those I love, because I've received a lot. And Christmas this year, when I talk about Christmas favourites, Christmas things that I love, Christmas I want to say thank you to you guys, because you've all been amazing. You're my new family, so I've got loads of different families in amongst everywhere, loads of different communities. I've got you guys, I've got the Rainbows community, I've got my work that I love, I've got my family, I've got my friends, and I wish I could have you all in one room just to say thank you. And I don't know when this video is going out. Should I look in my diary? Should I look in my calendar and tell you? So you guys will be seeing this on... See, I am organised. I am well and truly organised. This is coming up... Oh! This is coming up very close. This is coming up... Oh, the 20th to this. This is going live 2 days before Christmas. You're seeing this just before I celebrate all my Christmas. And isn't it amazing? It's weird. I can't believe you guys are going to be seeing this. And the same day I'll be filming my actual Christmas favourite, my December favourites. I'm involving, see, all this pre-organised. But I want to say thank you to all of you. And what are your favourite things at Christmas? This isn't a long video, but do you know what? I've loved making it. It's been a bit impromptu, not so organised as normal, but I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed it, ring on my ding-a-ling. And have an amazing Christmas, all of you. And just thank you all for being so absolutely blooming amazing. Mwah, to all of you. Have a great Christmas. Take care. Bye-bye.